Yeah, I'm very proud of the fact that Joan Rivers told my joke, but before she did, I had to fill out a 6-page contract saying I'll never tell that joke myself on stage again. And then unfortunately she passed away, and I said, hey, I can tell that joke now. But my brother said her lawyer's not dead. So I'm not the love child of Keith Richard and Barry Manilow. I'm also a school teacher, but I'm a retired school teacher, a New York teacher. I taught in a really tough school in New York, like the toughest school in all of Queens. You walk in the building and you see the school colors, black and blue, and dried blood red. But it's on me, not on the banner. I mean, the kids were tough. When we were young, we used to carve our sweetheart's name in the desk. These kids carved their sweetheart's name in their sweetheart. And we used to read Dick and Jane books when we were young. They were the Basil readers. And who said, yeah, you remember those, right? And they'd say like, run, spot, run, see, spot, run. This is how I had to teach my students how to read. Run, spot, run. Dick's got a gun. Spot is a pit bull. Run, teacher, run. And those were the 12th graders. The mayor used to say, no matter what goes on in the classroom, make it into a teachable moment. Yeah, right, like he has kids jumping on his back and beating them up and stuff. No, he's in an ivory tower. So one time I was breaking up a fight, unfortunately it's a true story, and this kid goes, he choked me terrible. I said, stop. You're using your adverbs incorrectly. He choked you terribly. And I was teaching measurement, and they never gave us money for supplies in my school. You had to buy everything yourself. So when I was teaching measurement, I went home, I brought in my bathroom scale, my Weight Watcher scale, and my cocaine scale. I'm only kidding. Donna wouldn't have me here if I was going to Weight Watchers. But they have this cool tray for a banana split with some cherries and whipped cream. So yeah, it's a tough school, and now they have something new called the participation trophies. Have you heard of these? I'm glad I'm retired. It means that every kid gets an award just for showing up at school. You heard of that? Well, that would have been good on my honeymoon. In fact, both of my honeymoons, because I was married twice. Because they participated, but very little was accomplished. I'm getting older, it's obvious I'm retired, and I try to have a positive attitude about it. Like I'm losing my hair, I'm being very intimate with total strangers in New Jersey. I'm losing my hair, but I know where it's going. It's going to my knuckles. I've already passed the information age, and I'm headed for the inflammation age. The cuckoo on my biological clock is wearing Depends. My goodness is right. Yeah. I told you I'd try to have a positive attitude, so instead of the varicose veins, I call mine the Google Roadmap to Adventure. This road takes you to the Sterling Forest, the Silver Lake, and this road takes you to the Dead Sea, Death Valley. But yeah, when you're getting older, like I said, you try to have a positive attitude, and every day you look in the mirror and something new is there. Like I have parentheses here, I have exclamation points here, I have pound signs here. I'll just lay down, you can send a text message on me. I mean, I know this is New Jersey, but you heard about what went on in Queens during the hurricane, the big hurricane, Sandy. I mean, if they had these bags in the Rockaways during Hurricane Sandy, the F train never would have stopped running. So yeah, I said I was married twice. So first time I was married to a Jewish guy, and the second time I was married to a Chinese guy. So people say, what's the difference? No difference, they're both cheap and drive terribly. I mean, when I was married to the Chinese guy, we had 3 New Years. That was pretty cool. First you have the American New Year and you have the fireworks. Then you have Chinese New Year, there's fireworks. But for the Jewish New Year, there's no fireworks. Unless you eat my Aunt Esther's gefilte fish with a lot of horseradish, then you have fireworks. And I did the singles dating apps and all that too, and I met this guy, but it was through a blind date, and he lived in Brooklyn. Anybody from Brooklyn here? Woo! Some people were born in Brooklyn, and then they moved to New Jersey. Well, do you know where Bragg Street is? It's in Sheepshead Bay, but this guy had very little to brag about. I'll tell you why. His singles ad said, loves long hikes. Then why are we in the elevator going up 1 flight to your apartment? And I met another guy from Brooklyn. Oh, the guy from Bragg Street should have been from around the corner at Knapp Street. Because he's so lazy. I met another guy, and he wrote in his singles ad, loves romantic horse and buggy rides. Hello, you're not Amish, you live in Sheepshead Bay. Well, thank you very much.
Woo! All right.